Hello and welcome everyone. This is Golden Lion Tarot here to bring you another timeless reading. So today's topic will be, why do your relationships fail? So why is it that your relationships may fall apart? Why is it that they go wonderfully for the first year and then they just kaput and fall into a deep, dark abyss? And just remember that I am in no way trying to point fingers at anyone or talk bad about anyone. These readings are just for fun and for some integration, and I'm hoping to, like, release some of our negativity and to be able to move on to better days, brighter days, easier days. Okay, so we might touch on some dark subjects, but it is only because I'm hoping to integrate the light. All right, so today we'll be talking about, why do your relationships fail? And we've got 3 different piles, and I drew some pictures for you to choose from and top them with some beautiful amethyst crystals. Okay, so now you can go ahead and pause it and find the what pile is best going to be suited for you. Sometimes more than one pile is jiving to your energy field, sometimes only one. All right, and if you end up picking the wrong pile, no big deal. Just start it over and work with the crystals again and the pictures, and do your best to pick your proper pile that's resonating most with your energy. All right. So welcome, pile number 1. You chose this octagon shape with the pinks and the purples and the browns, as well as this beautiful amethyst crystal cluster, little crystal cave. It feels like if you were a little fairy, you would want to, like, make a little home or a little snug place way back deep in the crevice. All right. So what is it that makes your relationships fall apart? Okay, so for your first card, we have got the Page of Cups. Okay, so I asked how you show up in your relationships, and we've got the Page of Cups symbolizing that you're very, like, focused on love. Beautiful. And then your partner shows up as the 5 of Swords. This guy looks like he's ready for a battle. He looks heavily protected. Okay, and then the next card, I asked how you show up again. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so you are showing up very sturdy. Let's see. So we'll make you over here and them over here. And then they show up as the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this can be good luck charm or destiny being at hand. Somehow they're bringing out some sort of, some part of your destiny is playing out through them. All right, then the outcome we've got, ooh, this white heart. So you've got the Fool card. So your relationship is going to bring about new beginnings into your life. Then we've got the Two of Wands. Not knowing which way to go. Okay. Let's see. And more for clarification, we've got workaholic. Then we've got number 29, that naughty secret feeling. Okay. Then we've got feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. Beautiful. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. Hold on. I'm kind of getting like a negative feeling off of that card now. It is true. Feeling good is very important, but it's not as important as I see what they're trying to say. They're trying to say feeling good, as long as you feel good, but you've really got to truly feel good. You can't pretend you're feeling good and then have a desired outcome be fulfilled. You have to really feel good, and then it will bring you more than you ever thought that you needed. Right? So, let's see. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, I'm feeling that you are just really focused on your love. It's very important to you, to the point that when you are with your love, you bring them everything. I feel like you're a giver. You just give. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. If they need health, then you bring them health. If they need money, then you go to your bank account. If they need to be babied and nurtured, then you're going to lay their little head in your lap and pet their hair, rub their head, do your best to heal their headache if they've had a long day. Okay, I'm starting to see. Okay, show me more about this Page of Cups that my reader is showing up as, and this Queen of Pentacles. Show me more about what my reader is showing up as in their relationship. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups. This person in this card has so many cups set up on that table, right? That's a lot of emotions. So many, they've built umpteen memories. They've put in a lot of hard work. They have listened to their beloved's heartaches night after night, and they've soothed their beloved in so many different ways that maybe I can't even think of. And here she is, packing what little belongings she has left of her heart and heading out in search of anything better than all of those emotions. So, okay. Let's see this character that you are dealing with here. This character that somehow you may seem is your lucky charm at first, or your lucky charm at times. They're just showing up very heavily guarded. They're showing up with like full commando. I'm sorry, that's not the word. Like in full command, and maybe they're showing up naked too, and you can't resist them. But I see this guy showing up ready for a battle, ready to shield themselves and protect themselves at all costs. And someone's feeling broken over here. Someone's feeling broken, and I have a feeling it's this Eight of Cups individual, which would be the reader, whoever's whoever's listening to this reading. There's some sort of a broken energy. I'm getting the sense of feeling like getting fucked from behind from this card, and I'm starting to see that you may have put in so many long hours, so much work into this relationship, and you just still feel that they're not giving back to you the way you've given to them. All right, let's see. Let's see some more clarification on this energy, Spirit. Show me more about this person showing up as the Five of Swords, their lover showing up as the Five of Swords. So they feel perfectly content just being who they are and giving you this half-assed energy. Okay? So if you think that there's going to be a time that they switch over and start acting like you think you're leading by example, I see them just being totally fine with showing up as this Five of Swords, and they're in like a celebratory mode. They feel that they just have what they want and they're fine with what they've got and they're doing okay. Meanwhile, their energy could be triggering some serious disharmony within your soul. So when this person comes to you heavily guarded and tells you about their woes and their hard day, I'm just wondering if they reciprocate. Because I do see this beautiful new beginning being birthed out of this situation. But how long is it going to take till this girl packs up what's left of her heart and moves forward? And if you're a male listening to this, then imagine this being a male figure. All right. And I'm not trying to encourage you to leave your partner, but it looks like this is the scenario, you could be dealing with someone that's a taker and you're the giver in the relationship. Show me more about this Wheel of Fortune. Their partner showing up as this Wheel of Fortune. So they're just looking at you as what they can get from you. I feel like, I don't know if they're just like emotionally immature, because they're looking at you as, they're looking out on the whole world as what it is that they can get, what it is that they can receive. They're just looking out for themselves. And when you're in a relationship, to have like an intimate love, I feel that like you're supposed to cultivate a sort of looking out for each other. But I see this person looking out for themselves. I feel like you may like possess like so many of the different love languages. Like you're able to like look at your partner and see what they're lacking, see how they may be broken, and you're able to like bring them what they need. And this could be because you've never been loved properly yourself, so you know how to see what somebody's lacking. Okay, so the only problem is you being this wonderful person that is able to see what other people need, and it's like a super gift, a super amazing gift that you have. But I think you may stay until you've depleted yourself entirely. probably probably the people that you date never want to let you go because of all that you're able to give. You make people feel good far more than what you need. Okay? You might have needs that are not being met, or you may be afraid to talk about the needs that you have that are not being met. Because the Page of Cups can also be like in a fantasy sort of world. Dreamy. Not seeing the picture fully. And it looks like, you know, you're not afraid to pick up the sponge and pick up the pail of water and get the scrubbing done that needs to be had in sort of relationship to make it work. But I'm not sure if the person that you were with is able to do that kind of work. Maybe they show signs sometimes. Let's see. Are they able to do this kind of work? I'm seeing this. Let's just see if they're even capable of this sort of work in this lifetime. That a commitment that you can give. So it looks like that they're really into their passions, and they see that it's a passion of yours. Okay? They see what it has done for you and how beautiful you are and how you've made it your passion. But they're just not really sure yet if they can make it their own, because they don't know if they can get something out of it the way that you get something out of it. You are fulfilled by giving, but I feel that you may have attracted someone that is not. People that you leave may miss you quite a bit, even obsess over you at times. But you cannot love people into what you want them to be. Okay, they are very passionate, and I see why you're attracted to them. And they can give. I'm not saying they can't give, because they can give, obviously. But to the point that you give, that's the question. Only you'll know that. I feel like they're really good at flattering you at times and puffing you up and making you feel good about yourself. But when it comes to really giving you what you need, are they doing that? All right, so let's see about this. Let's see this other deck. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. So, a newfound passion, a newfound road, having a new fire lit within you. That's where you're going to be heading. I don't know if this, let's see how you can get there. Let's see, how can you heal this within your relationship? Nine of Pentacles. So it just shows me that it's time to like nurture and baby yourself, so that you don't end up feeling resentful of this relationship. The only way you're going to get this fiery, new, passionate beginning is if you start having conversations. Because once this resentment has built to the point that this person's ready to leave, and that's after all these swords have been fully secured into your back, then you're not going to be able to have this new start. But there is passion in this relationship. So whether this person is able to is going to depend on your conversations. You need to ask for whatever it is that you need in this relationship so that you're able to feel like this person in this card that's just like lounging and has everything that they need and more, sitting in some luxuries. Because if you're going to be in a relationship, then you want to feel abundant in that relationship. I feel like you're at like a kind of like a crossroad, or you've been in a crossroad where you feel like paralyzed with guilt, paralyzed to speak your mind. And why do you feel paralyzed to speak your mind? Because you feel that everybody's at peace right now. Everybody's content in this relationship. If you were to shake it up, then there would be like a disturbance of sleep. There would be a disturbance of peace. So I guess that's up to you whether or not you want to disturb the peace or not, whether or not you are worth it. Anything else, Spirit? Well, there's that. There's you healing the things that you need to heal, and everything and everyone coming to your aid. So all you need to do is start speaking and believing in what you know you deserve, and it will surface. It's really beautiful. All right, so it looks like this conflict will only be a momentary place in your life for you to learn from, and you will be possessing the tools that you need to further your happiness. All right, so if any of this reading called to you, if it resonated in some way or some point of your life, could you please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel? If you're able to leave a comment, even really wonderful, then I get a chance to communicate with you. And until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. You chose this beautiful lepidolite, and I may not have said that at the beginning of the reading, nor did I bring them up to the screen for you to see them better. My bad. I think that you can probably give me a pass. But I know that's what tarot readers do, and I tried to follow suit with some of my predecessors that I watched on the screen, because we have sort of things that we do and keep that going. So today I've got this lepidolite, and it is good for the opening of the crown chakra and getting in tune with your higher self. All right, so let's get into it. So what is it that makes your relationship or relationships fail in the past? All right, so let's see. We've got first card is 10 of Wands, and I've asked how you show up in your relationships, and it looks like this person is carrying the actual weight of the world on their back. So could be you are one that is able to carry a heavy load, or you have allowed yourself to carry a heavier load than many other people. Okay. And then we've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is also how you're showing up. Okay, so giving and receiving hoping for give and take, equal give and take. Let's see. Then for your partner, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, you're both showing up as 10s. Okay. So that has meaning to me. That shows me that you may have been together in a previous lifetime. So you may have like a very deep connection with one another, an unexplainable deep connection. Yes. All right. Then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so could be they're a bit slower at doing something than you are. What are they slower at than you in the relationship? How do they show up in a slower way than you? There is something that is holding them in a slower type of energy. Let's see, in your outcome. Oh, they got another card. They also got the Knight of Swords, which is a very fast moving energy, but I'm also feeling it as an immaturity in communications somehow. Could be fighting. Could be there's a lot of arguing in this relationship. Let's see. Let's see the result. Let's see if I can put these together right. This one, these two go together. And then the result is the Four of Spells. So could be you guys got married, or you're in a serious committed relationship, or you were. Then we've got the Council of Animals. So someone is super judgmental in this relationship. Could be that your partner judges your every move that you make, that they criticize your movements, like they have an eye on you at all times. Okay, then we've got, ooh, victim. Okay. This looks like one of those relationships that has a lot of, like, the roller coaster relationships. All right, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Could be that you guys can only handle one day at a time because your relationship is very up and down. Feels like you're climbing mountains with this person at times. Then we've got number 22, secrets and discoveries. So I'm feeling like this person is a lot of work. Even though your outcome is stability, it's like you guys might be creating stability with one another, but your love is strong. That's the stability. The stability in this relationship is the love, but the work that you guys are doing to maintain this relationship is moving very slow. You're trying to get an equal give and take, but things are moving slow, and I think people are talking rudely to one another. Someone feels like they're carrying the weight of the world on their back, and that's you. Someone feels that they don't know which way to go, that there's a million different ways that they could go in, and they're not sure which way that the right way is. Two tens, though, that's very significant how you're showing up. But you're showing up as like doing a lot of work, and they're just showing up as kind of a still energy. Could be that you are evolving at a much rapid rate than this person is. this person that you love just isn't quite evolving the way you are, and it's putting a strain on your relationship, and you're feeling like a victim standing next to them because they're constantly nitpicking you and making you feel like you are beneath what you could be, which is not fair. This person could have narcissistic tendencies. They could, hold on, let me pull more cards on this one. Show me more about pile number, or this card 22, Secrets and Discoveries. Okay, so I feel, yeah. So we've got the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. I feel like there could be somebody that's like spying on you, or you feel like they don't give you privacy. They could be totally wrapped up into you to the point that they give you no room to breathe. They don't give you time alone. They don't give you time to like explore yourself. You may feel totally tied to this person. This person could have like a medical condition even, and that could have attracted you in the first place. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. So there could have been some tough truths that this person came with, that they might have not had a healthy body, or you knew that they were wounded in some sort of way, some harsh truth, and that could have even attracted you more to them. Show me more about this Knight of Swords. We've got the King of Cups. So they may be like a master they may be really good at manipulating you and making you feel that that you could be a better person all the time. They don't talk about your good qualities as much as they should. I feel that you're really trying to give. You're really trying to give your all, but somehow they find ways to cut you down and to deplete you mentally. They have a grip on your heart completely and can just like, I feel that they're very emotional, up and down with their emotions. Okay. You could be attracted to wounded individuals. Probably had like a super charming, they were probably super charming when you first met them, like pulling out all the stops, and it really engaged you and made you attracted to them. But then after a while, those things slowed down. Where's that slow energy? Those could have slowed down, and it could have brought out some ugly truths of how their character can really degrade and hurt people. So we've got a woman feeling trapped here, and this is some deep emotional pain. She just feels like there's no way she can unbind herself. So this would be because of the tie that you have to this person. Could be this marriage, or this card can also signify that you guys had such beautiful, magical beginning that you've never had with anyone else quite like this. So it just like pulled you in hook, line, and sinker. But the judgments are crucial. The judgments are fierce here. Tell me more about these judgments. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups upside down. All right, so could be that you two are here to show each other how deep wounds can go, how dark days can get, how wounded people how wounded and terrible like two people can make each other feel, because most likely you had some sort of a contract before you came here to do this, because you are showing up as soulmates. Soulmates don't necessarily mean that they stay together forever. Soulmates have to get together, though. They have to get together to pull each other into a new stage in their life. I feel that there may be a lot of toxicity in this relationship. But when you got together, it felt like, I feel like when you got together, like this person took all of the wrongdoings and you felt really safe with this person. You felt like you could share a lot of your soul and who you are as a person. And you guys both just like walked the same path for a long time. And it's almost like the stars lit up for the two of you. And you guys had such a deep emotional connection that how could you ever walk away from that? Let's see. Let's pull some emotional energies. See what relationships are give and take. All I do is give. So you feel like you give more than this person, right? Anything else want to come out for this pile too? I will value my time more. If it can't be fixed, why continue investing time into it? Okay. So if your relationship is beyond repair, then I guess this will be different for everybody. Some of you, I don't know, this feels like a really tumultuous relationship, but every relationship is different. Some, relationships you'll be able to mend and you'll be able to figure out what the core problem with the situation is. And it feels to me that could be that at least one of you, if not both of you, come from like you may have some emotional unavailability inside of you because you could have like abandonment issues from your parents. Could be one of your parent wasn't emotionally available to you as you were growing up, and it left a big wound inside of you. Or it could be that you are patching up something from a previous lifetime. I feel that if you ask your spirit guides to assist you with this, they'll start showing you where you need to be, and you're going to start understanding what it is you're supposed to be releasing from this situation. You're going to be able to purge some serious energies from this relationship, whether by leaving or by getting therapy or something to that point. Okay, we've got overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Okay, well, that's a pretty significant thing right there. So if it's too much for you, then you're going to know if it's not, there's no point of getting relationship assistance through therapy, because if your personal power has been demeaned for so long, then this person obviously has neediness that you're not going to be able to ever give enough to this type of person if they're narcissistic, or if they're just like so wounded that they're unable to move past their trauma. All right. Let's see, anything else want to come out with these love cards? Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude. Bliss. All right, so you have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want in this relationship. If you know that it can work out, then by all means go and, find the way to do that. But it seems to me that this relationship is in serious need of breaking it down, getting down to the nitty gritty of where the pain really lies, because someone patronizing you and belittling you and putting you down is never going to be where you should be. Okay? So you will know what direction your relationship needs to go in. And as you do figure this out, I send you lots of blessings as you release these negative energies and surrender to a much higher vibrational life for yourself. All right, if any of this reading resonated with you, if you could please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to leave me a little comment, great. I know sometimes these readings can be a little personal. If not, that's fine too. All right, so take care, everyone. Until next time. Hello and welcome, pile number 3, to this pick a card reading. Today's topic is, why do your relationships fail? Or why does did your past relationship fall apart, or current one? Whatever one you're thinking about, we'll be discussing today. All right, so you chose this beautiful amethyst crystal, this little cathedral. Amethysts are good for opening your crown chakra and connecting with your guides and your higher self, your intuition. Really beautiful. All right. So what is it that makes your relationship fail, or your relationship flounder? All right, so your first card is how you're coming in, pile number 1, and you've got the Knight of Cups. So this can be a little bit dreamy, fantasy-like, very in love, it can be a very beautiful energy. Very nice. And then your partner. Ooh. Okay, so right now, so this card is the Devil, and sometimes the Devil can be the sexiest beast we've ever encountered, and it can draw us in and just demolish us. Our heart, our poor dear heart. And look at this Devil, has a heart right in between his hands. That could be your heart caught in this Devil's vicious web. Okay, so I'm not getting the best feeling off of that card. Let's see, then we've got the 9 of Wands. Okay, so it's like you're almost aware of what this person is, because you've got some armor on and you have been wounded before, could be by others or this person, and your guard is up a bit. Your guard is up. You kind of know what you're dealing with. Okay. Then we've got, for them, we've got Temperance. Okay. So sometimes they can be the most healing thing that you've ever encountered in your life. There's something about them that pulls you in so strongly. And they have a healing touch. Something about the way they touch you makes you feel healed inside. Temperance. All right, so they're showing up as the Devil in Temperance, and you're showing up with as the Knight of Cups in a dreamy sort of fantasy world, but with some armor on. All right, and then we've got the outcome is the Child of Challenges, which is the Page of Swords. All right. Then for the other outcome, we've got the Six of Challenges. So seeing a lot of challenges here for the two of you. There's something that's holding you guys from being, I feel like you guys are not in a committed relationship. There's something pulling you away from one another. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else we've got here. Trickery. Okay. And then we've got creative intimacy. So looks like when you're together, you guys come up with real creative ways to love one another. I healed the habit of fear, and I embraced the habit of love. Okay, so it looks like to me when the two of you are together, there's a real connection that you have. There's something that brought you two together, some sort of chemistry. Your chemistry is strong. I'm feeling that you chose each other because of this strong, like, intense chemical reaction when you guys are around one another. Let's see. Show me more about this creative intimacy card, number 17, this creative love. All right. So the Hangman. So it looks like the reason that you're in this hangman position is because they are so creative at making you feel special and making you feel like you are, wow, they really put you on a pedestal when you're spending alone time with them. And I feel like there's times that you just hang around waiting for their call, just waiting, and you get tired of waiting. Let's see. Tell me why you get tired of waiting. Is this person in a committed relationship with someone else? Do you get tired of waiting because this person, are you having a secret love affair with this person? Or had a secret love affair with this person? You're waiting around because they're in a committed relationship. That could be what the trick is. Is this what the trick is, spirits? Let's pull these cards. Is this the trick? What is the trick? Why does pile 3 feel like there's a trick being played on them? The cards want to fall everywhere. Does that mean yes? Yes. So you're feeling second place to this other relationship. This could be a third-party situation. Look at, okay, so this is a third-party situation. There is a trick being played and you feel like you're caught and entangled in a love triangle, in a love affair, and it's got you waiting around for this creative, intimate time that you have with this person. And okay, and you're like in this real dreamy fantasy stage with this person, feeling that this person could be the one. You could be like lying to yourself or fantasizing about this person a little too much, putting them on a pedestal a little too much, but you know what you're dealing with. So I don't want to be too afraid, but I feel like it's maybe wearing on you because we've got this trick card. He's coming in as the devil, he or she, coming in as the devil, playing with your heart. Got you in chains. So there must be more from this relationship that you want, that you're not getting. It looks like you're too afraid to speak about what you want because you're coming in as the child of challenges. You're not coming in as a mature woman for this outcome. And it looks like you're up a tree without a rescue team. Up a tree without a rescue team. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. So it looks like you're going to get out of this situation when you heal the habit of fear and embrace the habit of love. So are you feeling love within this situation? Let's see, why did you fall for this person? Show me, Spirit, why pile 3 fell for this person. So you wanted a fiery new beginning. It's like it's almost like you threw a wish upon the air to see what it would do, and it actually came back to you. Maybe you felt that if you could get this person, then you were really getting away with something. And it was probably really fun at first. Show me what it was like at first for this couple, for you and this secret lover of yours. What was the energies like at first? Okay, so this person really held you dear, and this person wants to keep you all to themselves, but they don't want to share you, even though they're being shared. And at first, they saw what the prize that you were. They saw that you were be something that of value to them, and they're coming in as selfish. I mean, it does make sense. If you're in another relationship and you're seeing someone else that's not, I would say that's selfish. And to each their own. I'm not trying to judge, but honesty is always the best way to go about things, but sometimes honesty is not. So I don't know your situation. I'm sorry. I don't want you to think I was judging you. That's not what I want to do. You don't deserve that at all. You're a beautiful, beautiful person. That's obvious from your cards here. So I feel like it was probably really exciting and fabulous at first. Show me more about the beginning of this. How did this start? So it looked like maybe it started because you had been hurt before. You had been like stabbed in the heart and left lonely, and it's almost like you felt that if you tricked yourself into loving somebody that you couldn't truly attain, that it would bring you into some sort of a comfort zone where you knew that you wouldn't be able to get too clingy to this person because there's no way to get clingy to somebody that's in a committed relationship. It's almost like you think that fate brought you this love so that you wouldn't be able to give your whole self. This way you wouldn't be able to get fully hurt this time. That's for some of you. Because someone that's committed to another person will not fully commit to you. It was probably a very exciting, passionate beginning, but now you may have caught feelings and you're starting to feel like a puppet on a string, whereas once they healed you and brought some sort of a enticing, beautiful self-esteem boost, they're starting to take from your self-esteem now, because sometimes they have this healing touch and other times they can be just the opposite and make you feel like shit, like you're stuck without a rescue team. So let's see. Let's grab another card. Let's see where this is. Okay. You've got irreplaceable. Aw, the way you love can never be matched. So this is Spirit trying to show you how valuable you are, how important you are. Like, you are you've got this beautiful dreamy sense about you, and Spirit wants to like acknowledge that and respect that, and look at you. You even know how to like go into this strange situation and guard yourself and to love and let just a little bit of yourself out. You're very skilled. Let's see. I feel like you like lead with your heart, and you have this beautiful heart. Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So maybe there's stuff that you haven't shared with this partner, and maybe you're scared to tell them everything that you feel because you don't want to fully lose this connection, because you feel that it's better than nothing. Let's see. Let's get one of these cards. Not today. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding a conversation, call, or a person. Boundaries. Still angry. Okay, so it looks like you have some pain that has been avoided, and maybe this person hasn't acknowledged that, or you haven't acknowledged that. And fate is going to make you acknowledge that. Maybe not today, but at some point in your life. You can't detour away from it forever. Okay, then we've got a hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Okay, so you're working on something. You know that you could sabotage probably this person's relationship, but you are deciding to work on yourself instead and to go from there. And I think that's a really beautiful place to be. Of course, if you know you do hold the hammer here, that's clear as can be. Whenever there's a second-hand party and you're the third-hand situation and you're the second party, you're always like hold the hammer to that. So you do have quite a bit of leverage right now. What you do with that, let's see. What are you going to do within this situation? Six of Swords. So it looks like you're going to be heading to healthier places in your life. You're going to realize that that you've been being manipulated, that you've been trapped in some sort of unacquirable situation, and you're gonna need to take some time to distance yourself. And I just got this strange image, like you feel like if this person were to sneeze like in your direction, that they wouldn't even say sorry. Like they're just being totally reckless with your feelings. So we've got the Four of Wands. You're going to get to the point of celebration, the point of feeling like you've made it on the other side of this situation. And you're going to be able to celebrate and do your victory lap. And you've got wonderful, wonderful energies coming in for you. So this may have just been like a detour in your life, and your intervention is coming soon, and you're going to be the bringer of this intervention. You're not going to need anyone to do it for you. You've got the Queen of Swords. This is you standing in your power, saying exactly what you need in order to fly yourself to a new little loft. And here is the Hand of Justice being granted. Dun, 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 dun. You have made it. The wheel has turned in your favor. You have gotten above this situation. So, yeah, this has been like an emotional, painful experience, and you've seen how selfish that people can become, and you've seen the dark side of how a human can deal with another person's heart, and it's going to prevent you from letting your life detour in this sort of way ever again. You've learned a lot from this, so it's not for nothing. And let's just pull one of these. Does it mean something when the other person always brings out the worst in you? Okay. So does it mean something when the other person brings out the worst in you? That's for you to answer. I know that it does for me. Okay, so does it mean something to you? So whole truths are at stake here, and you're coming to see the truth, and you're going to take care of yourself. You're already taking care of yourself. You're saying, not today. Holding back is not for you. You know that you're irreplaceable, and the way that you love can never be matched. So you do have this beautiful, dreamy heart that, yeah, is so beautiful, and it was an honor to feel your energy. And if any of this message resonated for you, I would ask you to please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel. This way I can bring more of these messages forward for you. And if you want to leave me a comment, that's great. If not, understood. But I would appreciate having a little bit of you acknowledging that you've been here, so that I can integrate with your energy better. All right, so take care, pile number 3, and we'll see you at the next reading.